was pleased to have Philippa, but she has had rather a lot to contend with. I mean, Bye!
You really do make too much fuss over Aunt Letty.
Well, Philippa's been through rather a lot, Julia. And anyway, tell me, what's wrong with trying to make life a little bit more pleasant?
Nothing, I suppose.
It's such a little thing saying goodbye, but it helps. I do the same for you.
But Aunt Family...
Why, Julia, I do believe you're a little jealous.
Me? Certainly not. But she's only a lodger.
Well, come to that, so are you. Look, I was pleased to have you here, just as I was pleased to have Philippa. But she has had rather a lot to contend with. I mean, how would you like it if your husband had died so young, leaving you with a young child?
I don't know. I wouldn't have got married in my teens. I'm not so daft.
Well, we're not all as worldly wise as you are we, Julia?
I'm sorry, Aunt Letty.
Oh, there's no need.
No, I've been spiteful. And believe it or not, I rather like Philippa. We seem to be on the same wavelength. But you really do make too much fuss of all of us.
Yes, but I like having young people here. So when your mother asked if you could stay, I was delighted. It meant I could indulge myself.
I can't find it, Letty. I can't find it anywhere.
What's that, Bunny dear?
It's Friday.
Yes, all day, dear.
Friday the 13th, to be precise. Ominous.
Oh, what was I saying, Letty?
You couldn't find it, Bunny.
Exactly. I can't find it anywhere. Have you seen it?
Look, let's start at the beginning, shall we?
Yes. It's Friday, and I always read it Friday morning after breakfast.
Oh, the Gazette, you mean?
That's what I've been telling you. I can't find the Chipping Cleghorn Gazette anywhere. You don't think they've gone on strike, do you?
Well, they wouldn't do that, dear. Not here.
What a lovely thought. A strike. Here. Picket lines. Headlines on the national press. We might even be on the wireless. Reporters on Chipping Cleghorn Gazette refuse to report on Vika's garden party.
Things like that don't happen here, Julia.
No, nothing happens here. It's another world, isn't it?
Yeah, just as well, too.
Hey, listen to this. Oh, it's marvellous. Absolutely marvellous.
Oh, do tell us, Patrick, what it is. We are all dying to know.
We are in a bad mood, aren't we? Had a bad dream last night.
A nightmare. It was all about you.
Well, it's better than being ignored.
Just what is it that's so marvellous, Patrick?
The personal column in this rag art letter is better than Evelyn Holmes' advice column. Oh, listen to this. Young woman, said to be excitingly beautiful, seeks companionship with mature man. Love, marriage, Rolls Royce orders only. Oh, really, Bunny? Wouldn't a Bentley order be just as suitable?
Oh, really, Patrick? Now, you know very well, young man, that Bunny always reads the Gazette first on Friday. Now, I don't have many rules in this house, but that's one of them. She's been looking everywhere for it.
Well, she could have borrowed Mitzi's.
Mitzi?
Yeah, she thinks it'd help her speak English.
Oh, no, I couldn't possibly ask her. I only have to go near the kitchen and she snarls at me. I only want to help, that's all. She's horrid, that Millie.
Mitzi, dear.
Yes.
Well, you won't have to ask her now, will you? Patrick.
Oh, it's all yours, Bunny.
Thank you, Patrick.
I promise I won't borrow it again.
Why aren't you at college? None of this would have happened if you'd been at college.
Well, I got a lecture till this afternoon.
All that grant you get and you never seem to do anything.
Well, it's not my fault.
Just read your paper, Bunny.
Yes.
But you are lucky, Patrick.
I am quite willing to go to more lectures.
It's one giant holiday for him.
Pull the other one, sister. Talking about holiday, you got the whole day off.
Only because I worked overtime every night this week.
Yeah, talking about overtime, you got a holiday. Yes.
My goodness, did you two always pick it like this?
He did. I didn't.
Letty.
What is it, Bunny dear? What's wrong?
Oh dear, Letty, what does it mean? Whatever can it mean?
I won't know unless you tell me.
Here in the Gazette at the bottom of the personal column.
Yes, dear.
It's an announcement.
Oh, how nice.
No, you don't friend.
No, I know I don't.
Oh, it says, I can't bear to read it.
But you will.
Yes. A murder is announced and will take place on Friday, October the 13th at Little Paddocks at 6:30 p.m. Friends, please accept this as the only notification.
Are you sure that's what it says, Bunny?
Yes, right here at the bottom.
This house, Little Paddocks.
Yes.
Read it again, Bunny.
A murder is announced and will take place on Friday, October the 13th.
Today. Oh, I knew something dreadful was going to happen.
Well, a few moments ago you said nothing ever happens. Read it again, Bunny. Finish it.
At Little Paddocks at 6:30 p.m. Friends, please accept this as the only notification. Oh, Letty.
Let me see.
Well, it's a joke. Well, it has to be. Who would be daft enough to advertise a real murder in the newspaper?
Well, a madman might.
Nothing to do with you, is it, Patrick?
Well, I'm not potty.
That's debatable.
Well, I wouldn't put it past you.
Oh, it's nothing to do with me. Perhaps Philippa can throw some light on it.
No, it's not the sort of thing she'd get up to anyway.
No, I agree. Well, someone seems to think it's amusing.
Well, it frightens me.
Well, there's nothing to worry about, Bunny.
But what will happen at 6:30?
Well, delicious day.
Patrick!
He means Missy's special cake.
Yeah, friends.
Always call it delicious day.
Yeah, friends, please accept this, the honest notification. Well, someone's bound to call round, and we thought we'd get her to make one.
Yes, I'm sure you did. But, Patrick, nothing will happen at 6:30, Bunny.
Yeah, so there's
I
nothing
think
to worry.
Patrick's right. Maybe one or two people may call round out of sheer curiosity.
It might turn into a party.
He certainly won't.
So there's nothing to worry about, Bunny.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
That makes me feel a lot better.
We'll all laugh about it tomorrow, Bunny.
Yes.
Someone is after me! I'm going to be murdered in my bed!
Murdered?
It is here, in the Gazette. They are coming for me.
Whoever put this advert in the paper has obviously done so with the precise intention of turning this whole house into total chaos.
There will be blood everywhere. They will cut me up and feed me to the dogs.
Poor dogs.
Really, Patrick?
It will happen in this very house. If I say tonight at 6:30, it is here in this newspaper. You see, they care nothing for the law. They tell everyone they come to murder me.
Missy! No one is going to murder you. It's a joke.
I know, lass. I go.
No, well, nevertheless, I don't think it's got anything to do with you.
You don't know. Once you have escaped, they never let you get away.
Oh, but I thought you did get away, Millie.
They hound me day and night and day. The telephone calls. You wonder who they are from.
What telephone calls?
Agents from my country. Why? Why you think they phone me?
They probably want to know how you're getting on over here, Millie.
Missy, I've never even heard you get a telephone call.
They do it in secret. They never leave me alone. They don't like that I escape from them. Oh, you have no idea what it's like. They interrogate me for days, weeks, months, the light shining in my eyes. My family they sent to Siberia.
Now, Missy, do be sensible now. No one's coming to murder you. No spy, no agent. Now, just calm down. We'll all look after you. Now, listen, this is what I want you to do. Go into the pantry and get out that beef, and we're going to make a special goulash for lunch.
Oh, you like my goulash, eh?
It's simply delicious.
I tell you what, I make it even more special for you today. I put in some wine, some rich red wine from Hungary. Makes my mouth water to think about it.
Yes, well, good, you do that. But incidentally, there may be one or two people calling round at 6:30.
To murder me?
No.
Why they come?
For a drink and a sandwich, and you do make such lovely sandwiches, Missy.
You'll be all right?
There's nothing to worry about.
You all right? I'm good cook now.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what, I make a dip too.
Yes. Well, yes, but not too much garlic this time.
You don't like garlic?
Oh, yes, in moderation. It's just that, well, after the last dip you made, we were totally isolated in church on Sunday. And that was 2 days after we'd eaten it.
I tell you what, I use 2 cloves instead of usual 7. But not really be so good. I go, too long, you keep me gas bagging.
Well done, Aunt Letta.
Yes, beautifully handled.
Well, how nice to have you two in agreement for once.
Letty always was very good with people. She could have gone a long way, a very long way
Yes,
indeed.
well, we don't want to keep reminiscing, do we, Bunny? I mean, the young people aren't interested in the past these days.
No, I'm sorry, Letty. I get a bit confused. I'm really, truly sorry.
No, it's all right, Bunny. I'm not angry with you.
No, but you're right. When I get so confused, it's a bit silly, and I really must think before I
It's
say
all right,
anything.
Bunny. Don't worry. No one's eyes. Now, you just read your paper. You know how much you enjoy it.
Yes. But I won't read that announcement again, Letty.
No, don't do that, dear.
No. I shan't sleep a wink tonight, though. We could all be murdered in our beds.
No, I don't think so, Bunny. Do you remember? The advertisement said 6:30. Now, I don't think we're all going to be in our beds by then, are we?
No, we won't, will we?
No, so there's nothing to worry about, is there? No.
But we could be murdered downstairs here. There's nothing
Bunny!
upstairs. Oh, please don't let it.
Well then. Oh, for heaven's sake.
For a moment there, I could see Mitzi clearing off and me having to do the cooking from now on.
Oh,
And you needn't make any comment. Thank you very much.
Well, I was just thinking what a terrible liar Mitzi is.
We all know she doesn't get any phone calls.
Yeah, what about her parents being sent to Siberia? Last time she told us they were executed in Red Square.
While she stood there in the snow with tears freezing on her cheeks.
Oh, look, now we really must be more sympathetic. She's lonely. I mean, life must be miserable with no one to talk to. No one from your own background. I mean, I think that's why she makes up these stories.
Oh, lies, you mean?
Yes, I do mean lies, Patrick, but I think that's why she does it.
But why are her stories such doom, gloom and disaster?
Because that's what she enjoys. Just like people enjoy reading murder mysteries.
Good afternoon. The front door was open. I do hope I'm not interrupting.
No, little Tom, Miss Marple, do come in.
Only I popped in to deliver these to Miss Savannah.
Oh, how lovely.
Yes. Do you remember you noticed them at the vicarage the other day? I told my nephew and he insisted I bring them along for you.
Oh, how kind of him. Look, Letty, aren't they lovely and so unusual in the autumn?
You know, my grandmother grew them right up until the winter months. I adore violets.
Yes, there's something so very sentimental about them. Don't you think so, Julia?
Oh, I think you have a very romantic nature, Miss
Oh,
Marple.
thank you, dear, but I don't think that Patrick does.
No, there's no romance in his soul.
Oh, well, you are only his sister, dear. You wouldn't notice even if it was there.
Letty, where shall I put them? I want everyone to enjoy them.
Well, how about over there on the table, Bunny? Look, there's even a vase waiting for them.
Oh, and it's got water in it already, although it's probably stale. I'll go and get some fresh. I shan't be a minute.
Oh, do sit down, Miss Marple. I'm so glad you called in. I wanted to ask you to Bunny's birthday party. I know she'd love you to come.
Oh, thank you. I love parties. Perhaps there's something I can do to help.
Well, I'll be helping Aunt Letty, Miss Marple.
Oh, I'll be helping Aunt Letta, Miss Marple.
Well, you'll be in bed till noon, and you'll spend the rest of the day snoring in an armchair. So we can't rely on you for any help.
Tell me, dear, the advertisement in the Gazette, has it anything to do with Miss Bonner's birthday?
We have no idea what it means.
Probably some crank who thinks it's been funny.
Oh, I thought it was an invitation to play some sort of game or something.
Oh, the bird again. Sounds fun, doesn't it?
Well, if you're interested, Miss Marple, why don't you come along at 6:30?
Oh, yes, do, Miss Marple.
Oh, I would love to, but I do have to go into Medden and Wells for my treatment. Oh, And I don't actually know how long it's going to take, but I try.
Okay.
I'll try.
Is your rheumatism better, Miss Mark?
Oh, it is. It's so much better. Thank you so much for asking. Oh, the spa waters are absolutely marvellous. Give it another week and I should be back home.
Oh, Chipping Clegg, what will say without
Oh,
you?
I shall miss it here. Although I think my niece won't be over sorry to see the back of me. They've been so patient with me.
Oh, would you like to come tonight?
Oh, I'm sure they would love to. My nephew, you know, he's very like me, loves a mystery. Oh, but they're having dinner with the bishop.
Oh, it would have been rather reassuring to have the vicar here.
Oh, it would indeed. But with your neighbours, you won't be alone. The Colonel and Mrs. Easterbrook for a start.
I don't know, they're in Bournemouth.
Oh, and that Mrs. Swettenham, she's away too. She wouldn't miss an opportunity like this. And young Edmund Swettenham, with two beautiful girls staying here.
That's someone I could really do without. In any case, he's not completely without female company. His cousin, Clara Greenwood, has been living with them for at least an year now, since her parents died in the terrible car crash. And Philippa says Edmund is a layabout.
Layabout? I thought he was a writer.
He is. But Philippa says it's an excuse not to get a real job and work for a living.
Oh, well, I do suppose she has a point. Anyway.
You must thank the vicar for me, Miss Marple. I'm touched. I really am.
Oh, he was delighted you noticed them. The original cutting came from Devon, the Dart Valley. He was born there.
Devon violets. You just can't beat them.
Well, I really must be going. I do hope all's well this evening. What? The announcement, dear, in the Gazette. Yes, a murder will take place here this evening at 6:30. Well, if it wasn't some sort of joke or a game or whatever, it would be very worrying for you all.
Oh, we're all made of sterner stuff than that, Miss Mark.
Oh, well, that's good to know. But surely, Miss Blacklock, if there's going to be a murder, there has to be a victim. And the question I would be asking myself is, if I were you, is who is going to be murdered?